everybody. We are going to make a family dinner, and it's going to be a curry dinner, and I'm making a dish that I did not create. This is from the New York Times, and I will put all the information in the description below. Watch out for this knife, Marion.
I've been watching it.
This is my nephew, Marion, and I'm pointing at him with a very sharp knife, which is probably not good. All right, so we're going to make a curry. It's going to be fast, and it's going to be with these fresh tomatoes that I made. I grew cherry tomatoes. And it's going to be with some yogurt and some chickpeas. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is make a base of yogurt, and we're going to put some basil in here. This is about a half a cup to a little bit more of basil. I have 3 cups of yogurt. This is Greek yogurt.
What kind of basil?
This is just the basil I grew in my garden, Marion.
Okay.
This is what we got. It's called what you got. You got the basil you got. Good question. If you were Sandy and you were here, you would say how much? And I would say that much. Exactly. Because that's how I do it. All right. Sage was very good, and he chopped up garlic. Sage, how many garlics did you chop up?
That's Sage. You can't see him.
That much.
Three garlic cloves. So 1 for each cup of the yogurt that we put in. And he minced it really nice and fine. Can you see? A really good job that he did.
Wow.
It's impressive.
Right?
It's impressive. This is like impressively chopped. I'm just saying.
Well,
I believe it's
Gordon
minced.
Ramsay videos.
Okay, you watch Gordon Ramsay. Well, I don't compete with Gordon Ramsay. All right, so we've got basil, garlic, ooh, yum, and I'm going to take the juice of 2 lemons. Now, this recipe in the New York Times is done with 1 lemon and 1.5 cups of the yogurt, but I'm doubling it because I got my family here.
Now, what do you call the fork technique with the lemon there?
This is called juicing a lemon, Marion.
Oh.
This is
I
how.
don't cook much.
Yes, you do, but you can do it like with a juicer, but that's just like dirtying one more thing, right? So we're just kind of like squeezing that juice in there. It's going to be what's going to
a really good job with that.
You know what's going to happen here? This is going to go on the bottom of this dish. And we're going to saute the chickpeas with the tomatoes and the onions, and then it's going to go on top of this. With the curry, it's going to be good.
A lot of lemon.
Yeah. If you want flavor, you got to use flavor. You can quote me on that.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first, exactly. Hey, have I ever fed you bad?
No.
Ever? In your whole life?
Never.
Okay. Anybody? Have I ever fed you bad? Anybody?
Never.
Anybody? All right.
If it weren't
You
for
did
Becky,
forget to get me little Debbie's.
I would have turned.
I'm looking out for your better health, Sage. You've got to talk to your uncle about Little Debbie's. That's
you
his.
allowed me to drink 2 64-ounce slushies in one day.
Oh God, did I do that? I'm so sorry.
If it weren't for Becky, I would have turned 15, never having eaten a taco.
There you go.
That could have happened. It could have happened. I let you eat 2 slushies?
Yeah.
What was I thinking?
It was amazing.
All right, I'm just stirring all this up. Look how good it
How old
is.
were you?
He was
Just like
too
11.
young to be able to have 2 slushies. Let me tell you that.
That was true.
If that was my son, he would not have had that, but it was my nephew, so he got it. All right, so we're just putting a little salt and pepper in here. First thing I need to do is to put the cucumbers. I put in about a cup of minced cucumbers into the yogurt. And then we're going to set it aside. But doesn't it smell good? Okay. We're just like mixing all that up. Okay. Are you dubious?
Not at all.
You're
Not at
not
all.
skeptical.
No, this looks fine. This is exactly the way I would do it.
That's what I thought you'd say.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. We're going to come over to the stove now. 1 cup of olive oil, which we're going to heat up. I have a little bit of extra garlic that I'm going to throw in. That's not in the recipe, but we have extra garlic, so I'm putting it in here. Whoa! These are cherry tomatoes.
Where did you buy them?
I did not buy these things. We grew them. I'm putting in curry powder, mixing up the curry powder here. You can use a pre-made curry powder. But I'm just putting in a variety of spices, turmeric, cumin, coriander, cloves. I'm going to throw in to stir around. We're going to throw in, I've got 2 cups for each. This is basically a can of chickpeas. I made my own chickpeas. And so oh, that one needs to be cut. It's about 4 cups altogether for this double recipe. Oh, there's a fine chickpea. I'm just going to let this meld down a little bit. Cook for about 5 minutes. All right, it's all done. To serve this, we're going to take the yogurt combination and put it on the bottom of the pan, of the serving dish, like this. This is the cucumber and basil and lemon and garlic and all that good stuff. We're going to take the cooked mixture and put it on top, like this. I'm going to not put all this on, but I'm going to put a good bit of it on. All right, there we go. There we go. Now, what we want to do, I've got some pistachios that have been roasted and salted. I'm just going to put this on top. Roasted and salted. And it's going to be awesomely delicious. There we go. Yeah.
2 pistachios were walking down the street.
Okay.
One was assaulted.
That's not funny. It's
That
2024.
It's almost worse than the jokes
It's
I've
not
made.
funny.
That is like, okay, that is a bad joke, but it worked okay. Good job.
He's a father. He's allowed to tell
It,
them.
it was pretty good. I like it.
Bon appetit, y'all, and thanks for watching with my crazy family. Are you still thinking about cars? All right, everybody. Say bon appetit, y'all. Here we go. Yama.